So you also said you don't drink.
No.
And so did you used to drink?
Nope.
No. So you've never
Nah.
drank. Yeah.
I don't like the smell of alcohol. I don't like the smell of it on people's breath. I don't like the smell of it. I can smell alcohol in perfumes and colognes. That's why I don't wear them, because I can smell it. And I get nauseous, especially if I'm in an elevator and 3 people I have on a cologne or perfume and stuff and it's cloying. I can smell alcohol. I can smell alcohol on people's breath. My ex-husband, who's my best friend, we besties. We have brunch every Sunday. He was visiting his family in Vancouver, Canada. He came back, had drinks on the plane, ate a meal, was hours later. And he walks in the door and I'm like, you were drinking. I could smell it. Ugh. He's like, no, I wasn't. I didn't. I said, you had to have drinks on the plane or before, because I can smell alcohol, and you can't hide it from me. My nose is that sensitive. And he goes, yeah, I actually did, but I had a meal after that, and it's been 2 hours since then. So 2 hours later after a meal, you can still smell it. I can. So I've never really been into it. I remember one time, I don't know why, but there was a bottle of wine. And I was home alone. I was living in New York. And my parents had moved to South Carolina. It was just me and my sister who took over the house. And it was a bottle of wine. And I was like, this one has been sitting here for years. What does wine taste like? So I had it, and it was really sweet. And I really couldn't tell the alcohol. And then I just started laughing a lot. And then one of my neighbors, who was known for being a drug addict, I kept thinking, what if he came over right now and tried to rob the place because he knows I'm alone? And I had a baseball bat waiting. I was just like, I'm going to eat him good. And of course, he was nowhere near the place, but I'm just imagining, what is it like if he was... Okay, let me look through the curtain. I was fucking drunk off my ass. I didn't realize it because my mind is still working in that comedy space. It's still working. What if he came up, right? And I'm in a robe and I need to, that Bugs Bunny. Yeah. I started doing Bugs Bunny creeping around and then looking behind me and just making myself laugh. I was drunk off my ass, but it was so fun. I remember the first time I got high with a contact high, because I don't smoke pot either. A contact high, I saw a poodle and all I thought was it was a giant tampon with legs. It was a white poodle. And I could not stop laughing at the idea. And then I imagined it all bloody, and then it stops and looks at me while I'm laughing at it like it's walking and trotting along. And I'm laughing my ass off, and it just stops and looks at me as dogs look at you, and they just don't know what's, and I'm laughing my ass off thinking about this dog's looking at me, and then finally it trots away. And it's just bloody, just a little drip, 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 because it's all bloody from a vagina. Vagina.
There you go.
Vagina.
I just want to know what you were smoking or what they were smoking around you.
It was the High Times, the magazine, was having their awards. They have they do awards every year. And they asked me to be a presenter at the High Times Awards. And so my dreads were down here too at the time. And so it was like, yeah, I'll go. And I went in, and as soon as you walked in, it was like a Snoop Dogg party.
Oh,
it was all of that and more. And it was all like love, and I like the smell of, love the smell of marijuana. Love the smell of marijuana like I like the smell of gasoline. And so I was just walking around, and because gasoline has no smell, they add a chemical to it in order to smell it so that you'll know if you're gonna kill yourself. And so I was, just walking around, and everyone was like, hey. I'm like, hey. And just hugging people and telling them I love them. And I'm like, it really is true. You do all of those things, and you do say stupid stuff, and you do think stupid thoughts. And so,
Boy, do I.
Yeah, man, that was good time. High times were good time. So, yeah. Yeah, so all of that to come back to, I don't drink. I never had a need to, because I know, even though I did it that one time, and another time, I was meeting a friend for lunch. I was heading into Manhattan, and I went to a bar because we were going to meet there because they also had a restaurant. And I was like, you know what? I don't want anything. I just want something big. I see, You know what? I'm going to take a Long Island iced tea.
Whoa.
But I thought a Long Island iced tea meant a tall because it came in tall.
Oh, God.
And you really can't taste the alcohol if it's made well.
Yeah, that's the point.
Oh,
That is the point.
Thank you so much.
It's been an
for saying
ongoing
that.
conversation.
Oh my God.
And I hadn't eaten because I was like, I'll wait till she gets here. So I hadn't had anything to eat. And I'm like, what?
Oh, no.
What? I was like, excuse me, was there alcohol in this? It's like, was there alcohol? There's like 4 different alcohols here. Why didn't you tell me? Because why would I need to? You ordered it. You don't know what a Long Island iced tea is? I told him I thought it was a Long Island iced tea. And he was like,
That must have been a day. Oh,
and she
Lord.
walked in and all I did was look at her like this. She goes, what's wrong? I'm like,
I went to Long Island.
He did this.
yeah, literally, he gave me alcohol. He gave me alcohol. You gave me alcohol, fucking alcohol. I don't drink.
And a lot of it.
Drink.
A lot of it. 4
You gave
different
me
kinds.
all of them.
Hate
I take
you.
none of them, and you gave me all of
All of them. I hate you. I hate you so much.
That makes me so glad,
name
as
was-
somebody that is not a drinker, to say, if it's made well, you don't taste it.
Yeah.
Oh, God, that validates so much of what we've all been
You
saying.
feel
for so-
validated?
I feel so validated.
Yes.
So validated, because I hear that a lot at my job so many times, day in, day out. It's like, hey, did you put any alcohol in here? No, I just charged you $14,
Yeah.
$15 just for juice. Haha.
Yeah.
Stupid. I got you.
Got you.
Come on, man. Use your brain. So it feels good to hear that, yeah, if it's made
Thank you.
well, you don't taste it.
Yay.
Yeah.
I'm glad
Thank
I
you for
validated
that. Thank you for that. So,
I feel good.
so I had one of the things I wanted to ask, especially being
You said you
in-
feel what?
I feel good.
Nah, 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 nah.
And
Sorry,
I
I
knew
had to do
that
that.
I
You should do
would.
a dance, actually.
I had to do that.
You're dressed for it.
Yeah.
Get that chest out.